TARDIS? Zimke says that he spent the past year creating the time machine from the popular Doctor Who series with his father. Zimke encourages residents to come bring a book or take a book in an attempt to encourage reading.
Yeah, I actually looked this up. What is a TARDIS? It's an acronym. It's like time and relative, what is it? Something in space, dimension. Yeah, it's a whole Doctor Who thing. You Doctor Who fans
International?
know.
Intergalactic?
I don't know. All right.
Are you just as lost as I am in this? Okay, good.
I do know about the TARDIS.
Okay.
I'm not a Doctor Who fan. Don't take away my librarian.
Right.
But yeah, I do know what the TARDIS is, and the little free libraries. It's a great way to share books with the community.
Well, yeah, that probably excites you. And by the way, this is Cheri Dobbs, everybody, who is the librarian at Detroit Country Day.
I am.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And that story that we just read is a good example of combining, pop culture with this TV show.
Right.
And books too, right? Because it's based on books.
Well, it's a long-running TV show, so I don't think that it is based on books. But don't quote me on that.
Okay.
I'm not a Doctor Whovian.
The TARDIS is filled with books.
This TARDIS is filled with books. Yes.
All right. So we are here to talk about how to get the kids to read over the summer.
Yeah, it's
or just
definitely
read.
challenging.
Yeah,
right.
At all.
It is. It's always a challenge. Kids read so much and have so much homework to do during the school year that when the summer comes along, a lot of times they just want to, turn the brain off and have fun. But you can have fun and read at the same time. The challenge is to find ways to make reading fun, right? And to pick books that the kids will enjoy off of the standard summer reading list.
Hatchet.
There's
Hatchet, one of your favorites, right? Anything that is adventure is great, but the most important thing is that it's the child's choice. Everyone wants to be able to choose what they read. We don't want someone telling us what to read all the time either.
But beyond that, because we could come home with books and everyone's excited, how do you actually get them to read the books?
Yeah.
Well, you have to have time. Time is important, so carve out maybe some special time every day or every week when the kids have uninterrupted time to read. Make it a family event. Maybe there's a certain afternoon or evening when it's family reading time. Read together. It's really important for parents to model the reading for their children.
I remember growing up at our local library, they would have sort of contests. You know, how many pages can you read through the summer, which worked. It turned it into a game, but I guess the trick is then to also not just speed read, so that you can get through each page. I suppose in your experience, has that been more helpful or hindering in the process?
I think I'm not a big fan of prizes and that sort of thing, incentivizing reading in that way, just because we'd hope that people come to reading to love it intrinsically.
Sure.
However, sometimes you do need to kickstart some motivation there, and public library summer reading programs are a wonderful way to get children involved in reading, and adults too. I participated not very long ago in an adult summer reading club at the public library, and that was terrific. One of the things that we've done is come up with challenges, and I think that's something families can do too. Create your own challenges. We have a challenge to read a book with no words. It allows you, like this one, which is the story of The Lion and the Mouse by Jerry Pinkney. It's beautiful illustrations, but it's completely wordless.
Oh, wow.
And the fun of that is that everyone can tell their own story, from the littlest to the oldest, right? Everyone can contribute.
What about the audiobooks? Does that count? So if you get an audiobook, and let's say Marielle's driving around listening to this book in her car, can she say, I read that book?
Absolutely.
All right.
Now, that is something that we're constantly trying to encourage people to believe, that listening to the book is like reading the book. And sometimes maybe you want to read the book while you're listening to the book.
Yeah.
And so these audiobooks are called playaways. They're readily available at public libraries, at school libraries, and you can read and listen, or just listen, and it is reading.
All right, very good.
It counts.
All right.
It does count.
And we just have to put down the phones and step away from technology for a minute.
You do, and exactly. So I think, again, time is the most important thing, that uninterrupted time.
Yes, family reading time. I like it. All right, you've given us something to think about. Thank you.
Good, thank you.